The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we tip off the 2023-2024 winter sports season here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. As always, is still presented by Kansas Insurance. To see how they can help you protect what matters most, call them at 913-369-6600, and we cruise along into the S&S Body pregame show. They've been the place to go to in Tongi for auto body and repair work. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at their website, snsautoandbody.com, or call 913-369-3193. So glad to be back. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. We are excited for this upcoming season. We missed out on Friday, but we are so glad to be here tonight, back for year number 2 officially of Chieftain Arena, even though its first birthday is going to be coming up in January around the Tongan Invitational Basketball Tournament time. That's when this fine place opened up. It's just so nice to be back here around all the fans and all the administrators here at Tonganoxie High. We truly miss being around. It's been a great football season, a great fall sports season. We're expecting more of the same here in the winter.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice, going to be a nice test for this Tongi ladies team, because they did win by 20 last week against Lewisburg.
They did, in a team that they lost by almost 32. And the last time around last year, they go to Lewisburg on the road and pull it off 48-28. And that's a big one. Obviously, you want to win the first game of the year. You want to win the season opener, but you're winning on the road, right, and you're winning in the division, in the conference. You win inside the Frontier League. You pick up 1-0 on the season. They have another chance to go undefeated. They all won 2 games all of last year. Now all of a sudden we're talking about in the first 2 weeks of the season they can match their win total from last season. That's just absolutely nuts.
Yeah, it's amazing. And one of the things I'd like to point out, partner, is that we've had the opportunity to watch these young ladies basically grow up. And I shout out to Coach Loomis for having a lot of playing time for his freshmen last year, because you just cannot beat that varsity playing time.
No.
And so they're going to come out even stronger, which they've already done so far in the first game this year.
Yeah, and like we said, this team went from 1 senior last year, and now this year they have 4. Mariah Herrera, Lakin Bennett, Sage Isaacs, and Mariah Sneed. All of them have been getting varsity playing time for the better part of the last 3 seasons, and you and I have been covering Chieftain basketball here at Tonganoxie High, so that varsity experience is culminating, but they also have a good supporting cast around them, and it's a lot of sophomores that came up as freshmen last year. Alyssa Shawnick, the key one there, Emerson Maslick, Farrah Halsa, going to be coming off the bench more and more this season as well. So it's going to be really exciting to see this team in action. Obviously, like we said, they played Friday. They had a 20-point victory at Lewisburg. They faced an Atchison team tonight. They beat them on the road last year, looking to do more of the same here inside of Chieftain Arena. We are about 2 minutes away from the starting lineups and opening tip-offs. We're going to step aside, give our sponsors some love. It's been a little bit, and we are going to be back with more after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Hey, where are you going?
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active. The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West Campus or go to tongirec.org.
Welcome back into Tonganoxie Sports Live. These starting lineups coming up in just a matter of seconds are brought to you by Team Tongi as they have donated more than $190,000 to local families. To learn more about their upcoming events, visit their website at www.teamtongi.com. We're going to step aside. We're going to send it down to our PA announcer, John Tollefson.
Tonganoxie High School encourage you to make good sportsmanship a priority at all times. Winning is for a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. And now let's meet tonight's starting game for Atchison.
It's like it stopped sending the game over to YouTube.
Oh, did it fix it?
Yeah, stand by.
Pass is good by Stoves. Pass is good by Simpson.
Okay, Ryan.
Bucket by Bennett.
All right, folks, we apologize about that technical delay there. Not sure what happened. We had the stream going, and then it just suddenly stopped. But it's a 15-9 ball game right now. Atchison in front of the Chieftains. We've seen the Phoenix go on a little bit of a run that was ended by the last bucket from Lincoln Bennett. Now a turnover here as Mariah Herrera takes it away on the steal. Melissa Shonick, the sophomore's going to let it fly just a little too short. Maslick too far underneath, though, on the rebound. She had it down the low blow on the low block. Just a little too far underneath. Simpson lets it fly. It's no good at the horn. It's going to be a 15-9 lead for the Phoenix as we head into halftime. We're going to step aside, take a break here. We're going to catch everybody up on a first half analysis and breakdown. All that and plenty more to come here next on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not gonna come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
I want to welcome everybody into the White Birch Property Realty Executives Halftime Show here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell your next house and lead you to success in the real estate game. You can visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B, and Tonganoxie, or give them a call there on your screen, 913-417-1007. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. Halftime here at the game one of our doubleheader between Tonganoxie and Atchison. 15-9 is the score. Phoenix in front of the Chieftains. Let's recap this a little bit since our software kind of bugged out a little bit. In the first quarter, it started out right away. The Chieftains win the opening tip. They have a bad pass. That's going to be a key. That was kind of the theme in the first half for the Chieftains. A little bit more on that in just a second. Phoenix taking it the other way. First offensive possession. It's a 3 for Simpson. That was her first three-pointer of the game. She had 2 in that first half, and she is the leading scorer for both teams at 8 points currently. And then the Chieftains went on a little bit of a run for themselves. Three-pointers from Lakin Bennett and Mariah Herrera. Sage Isaacs went to the free throw line, was able to knock one down, but couldn't make the second. And then Maslick went 0 for 2. So the Chieftains shooting 25%, 1 of 4. Not ideal, not great from the free throw line in that first half. Other points want to get out of the way for the Phoenix. Boldridge has 2. Stoves with the three-pointer, and Downing with the lone field goal as well for 2. So it's only Simpson for the Phoenix and Bennett for the Chieftains that have more than one bucket to fall for either team tonight. It was a little bit of a low-scoring affair, but like we said, for the Chieftains, really hurting themselves, and it was the offensive passing that's really been hurting. They haven't been doing bad on the defensive end. The Phoenix have been, they've had to make some threes when they've had to, especially from Simpson, again with 8 points, 2 from three-point range. But it's on the offensive side, the Chieftains just were not really, I don't want to say careless, that's not the right word I'm looking for, but they weren't exactly cautious when they were trying to pass it. A lot of Phoenix getting in the passing lane, sticking hands in there, a lot of forced passes as well, as they end that first half with 12 total turnovers.
Yeah, well, that 2-1-2 zone that the Phoenix stayed in the whole half just didn't seem like Tongi could find an answer to it. Coach Loomis spent several timeouts trying to draw up some plays and whatnot, and like we talked about, the way to beat a zone is two ways. You either shoot them out of it with long-range shooting, or you have to penetrate and dish, as Chieftains haven't done a good job penetrating. Most of their offense is coming from the outside, and they're just low-percentage shots.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's kind of the key to success from other teams from last season, even the season before. If you want to stop this Lady Chieftain squad, is you shut out the inside, make them not get anything going down low in the paint, and force them to beat you from mid-range and long-range. That's exactly what the Phoenix are doing tonight. They had some three-pointers fall early again, one from Bennett in the near corner, and Mariah Herrera had one go as well. They both had space, and the Chieftains have had a variety of shots where they've had some space, just haven't been able to get them to fall. Like you said, low-percentage shots. They need to do better trying to get it down low in the paint, using the big bodies down the post. Sage Isaacs, Lakin Bennett, even Mariah Sneed, if you need her to come off the bench, need to get that going a little bit more in the second half.
I believe Lakin Bennett has the only points in the paint so far for the Chieftains.
Yep, she does. She does with 2, and she leads the Chieftains in scoring with 5 total points. A little under 3 minutes left to go until the start of the second half. We're going to step aside and have third quarter action next here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Now we're back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, ready for the start of quarter number 3 between your Tonganoxie Chieftains and the visiting Atchison Phoenix. Game 1 of our varsity doubleheader here. Girls game in action right now. The boys will be taking place about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game, as Tongi trying to get back into this one, 15-9. Only one field goal in that whole entire second quarter after having a sizable 7-3 lead going into the second quarter. As this Atchison offense has really started to heat up off the shoulders of Simpson, number 30, leads all scores in this game with 8 points, a couple of buckets from three-point range, as well as a three-pointer for Stoves, number 24. And trying to answer that was
Sage doing a good job tying up there.
That was Shawnick that took that last three-point attempt. Arrow in possession of Atchison there. Got a little thrown off there because I know I always keep track of the players. I know Maslick always has the red shoes, and Shawnick usually she had the white sneakers in the first half, and now it looks like she made a change as they're pink. And trying to bring a little bit of full court pressure. Phoenix going right through it. Stoves stops, puts it up over Lake and Bennett, won't go. And a foul on Atchison. They're going for that loose rebound. Sage Isaacs had good position. I think they're going to get Kramer, number 15, for it, as that's going to be her second personal foul, the first team foul of this quarter for Atchison. I'm going to say it again for everybody since we were off air in the first half. There has been a rule change here in 2023-24 moving forward for Kansas High School basketball. Team fouls will reset at the end of each quarter. And so for in each quarter, when a team has 5 team fouls, the other team will be put in the bonus, and there are no more 1-and-1 free throws. That will automatically put the other team in the 2 free throw bonus. So we have no more 1-and-1 free throws, and team fouls reset at the end of each quarter. So both teams get a clean slate here at the start of the third. Atchison picked up their first team foul earlier, so they're up 1-0 in there. And once they reach 5 team fouls, then the Chieftains would be eligible for the 2 free throw bonus, as Shauna gets her first bucket of the game as she banks it in, and that puts the Chieftains into double digits.
And that was the drive into the zone. The other thing we ought to talk about is how to beat that zone is quick ball movement, and we have not seen that from the Chieftains so far. Too much dribbling. The ball sticking when they pass it. They need more movement and more quick passing, because they're staying right in that 2-1-2 zone.
Low off the hands of Bennett contest. I think it's going to stay down here, though, and it will, off the hands of Hayward, who just picked up her first field goal at the other end.
Another bad pass, though, by the Lady Chieftains. They're going to have to do a better job if they want to come out with a W tonight.
Already a dozen turnovers in this game, 12. Catch and shoot 3 for Maslick, just a little bit short. And loose ball, and Stoves comes away with it, and Herrera, no, it's going to be a double dribble called instead. I thought they were going to get Herrera on there. She was trying to come in and make contact. Instead, it's a turnover for Atchison, only their 4th. Of the ball game.
I mean, that's the story of the game. Oh, she traveled.
Kind of tried to change her mind when she was committing to the pass. Nothing much more you could do about that. Travel called. An empty possession for Tongi.
That's how you beat the press right there.
Kind of uncontested. Hayward now tries to take it, couldn't quite get it to fall, and Sage shoved in the back.
And she got run over
by Kramer. That's easily going to be her 3rd, and she's going to have to come out of the game, I would imagine, as the Phoenix are getting ready to make a substitution. Wilder will come in, number 22, and 15, Kramer. She will head to the bench. For Sage, it's been a little bit of a rough go for her tonight as far as the whistles have been. Had a ticky-tack foul call on her earlier, and there's been a couple of hard contact. Nothing quite like that, but definitely that would warrant a whistle, and she didn't get one. Kind of come up off the floor looking around like, hey, what gives?
Now that's how you beat the zone right there. See the penetration and the dish to the open Lakin Bennett right there.
Leading score for the Chieftains at 7. Simpson juggling her way through, loose ball. He'll stay down at this end.
I guess we're going to say the Tongi lady got a hand on it. I didn't see that.
Someone doing a great job getting a hand in there when her momentum was taking her forward, knocking that ball loose, at least making her have to inbound it and not giving away for the easy 2 points on the left side of the lane. Hayward over Bennett. Quick
Travel.
whistles and another travel.
Shuffle over the feet. All right. Chieftains get a bucket here. They'll be right back in it. Man, they're only down by 4 now.
An offense that put up 48 points in the season openers past Friday at Lewisburg. Herrera for 3, and she knocks it down.
That'll help.
Her second from 3-point range. It makes it a 1-point contest. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third.
Yeah, we got a ball game.
Presley squares up, lets it go, won't fall. Easy rebound by Hayward underneath.
I think Shawnee's going to pick that up.
Took some contact to the face there, says the official. And that's going to be the 3rd foul of the game for Alyssa Shawnick. And that's going to send Hayward to the line for 2 free throws.
I think that one was on Emerson Maslak. No, they gave it to one, didn't they?
They did.
Ooh.
Shawnick really the only Chieftain in any foul troubles. These are the first pair of free throws that the Phoenix are shooting tonight.
That's because she's down there scrapping for rebounds.
Well, it's just nothing new. I mean, that's what we saw her do last year. That was a big part of how she earned to be in the starting lineup last year as a freshman.
Yeah.
Now back year 2 starting as a sophomore.
Oh, forced pass right there. Another turnover by the Chieftains.
Stoves tries to thread Neal, somehow gets it through, but airmails it on the shot attempt. Whistles on the floor.
And see, look at there. That's Shawnick getting that rebound and getting fouled. I would be almost willing to bet she's leading the Chieftains in rebounds, although we don't have any stats, but I feel pretty safe.
I always just kind of keep a running total of everything. I would say she's come down with at least 4 rebounds, and probably safe to say Lakin Bennett also up there as well.
Yeah. Sage has gotten some.
A bucket gives the Chieftains the lead. Mariah Herrera gets her 3rd from 3-point range. Now the leading scorer in the game with 9. And it's a 2-point lead for Tongi, 19-7 as we approach the halfway mark of this 3rd quarter. Simpson double team. That means somebody's left open. Back into the hands of Simpson. On the right side, fake the pass. Shawnick doing everything she can. Maslick as well, looking to get the trap, and it goes back to Simpson.
Shawnick's got to be careful. She does not want to pick up that 4th foul here in the 3rd quarter.
And Atchison forced to take a timeout there. Aggressive defense from the Chieftains, going to force the Phoenix to try and talk about it here. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 19-7. Chieftains take the lead off a 3-pointer from Mariah Herrera.
When it comes to rehabilitation, despite what you're told, you can choose where you want to go. Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie is independently owned, allowing them to work with all doctors and your insurance to ensure a smooth transition, especially from a knee or hip replacement. Choose from one of their highly qualified physical therapists for an individualized plan of care to achieve long-term health benefits. Contact Physical Therapy Solutions today and let them help you. Go to ptsolutions.ks.com for more information.
Phoenix back on the court. Boldridge, number 11, is going to be inbounding it. Got Stoves and Downing and Simpson along with Hayward. That's the 5 out there for the Phoenix. Maslick, Bennett, Shawnick, Herrera, and Isaacs, the 5 out there for Tonganoxie as they return to their original starting 5 lineup to start this game. Hayward still feeling pressure. Sage left. Lost her footing. That leads to the easy 2 underneath for Downing.
Yeah, well, she read that pass and tried to front the receiver, but unfortunately she lost her balance, fell down, and led to an easy 2 for the...
Can she get number 4? She cannot. Let a rebound almost brought in by Maslick, but the Phoenix control underneath by Hayward. And through the hands, Shonick wisely just letting it go out of bounds. It's a turnover for Atchison there, their 5th of the game.
Number 10, Carlton in the game for Chieftains. And 42, Sneed in the game for Chieftains.
I think that's a good move there by Coach Loomis, taking her out so she doesn't pick up that 4th foul.
Back in comes Mariah Sneed along with Lila Carlton.
She's more than likely to go back out there at the start of the 4th quarter.
Bennett from the left elbow, tight defense, and poked away by Stoves. Now the outlet goes up to her and finishes with the right hand on the left side.
Well, Phoenix take the lead.
Approaching 2.5 minutes left to go in the second. Bad pass by Maslick.
How many turnovers is that? 15?
It was 15.
Man.
Another one, left side, won't go. Second chance, good, as it's Hayward again. Collects the miss from Downing off the boards. The quick back-to-back buckets. Take the lead, 23-19 for Atchison.
Chieftains need to answer here.
Herrera feeling pressure in that corner and a double dribble.
Another turnover.
Only face of Coach Loomis is getting
redder and redder.
A little redder, yep. Chieftains still bringing some full court pressure here. Getting a hand on Lakin Bennett. And a great job. Chieftains coming away with it. Lila Carlton through contact. Almost got it to fall. But a chance to earn him at the free throw line.
Yeah, she needs to knock these down.
And Sage will be coming back into this game. Now a minute 56 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, you hate to say that these are crucial free throws with a minute 56 to go in the third, but I think they are. You got to be able to score from the line.
As a team tonight now, 1 for 5 at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Or the Chieftains, as Bennett will come out. Isaacs makes her way back into the game. Trying to get it back to a 3-point deficit, and she does just that, Lila Carlton.
Chieftains still picking up full court. Pressure really not bothering. Oh.
And loose ball. It goes in the hands of Tongi. That pass was behind Hayward.
And she actually fell down trying to.
Maslick going through, and
she kind of forced that.
No whistle. Back the other way. Phoenix with numbers, and they get the feet set.
Yes. Good job by Sage there.
So we got one saying charge, the other saying block. They're going to talk about it. Yep, charge is called.
I believe the charge is the correct call.
Atchison head coach trying to plead his case, getting an explanation, but where it stands right now, it's the third foul of the game for Hayward.
I believe Sage had her feet set there. There's no question about that.
So the Phoenix now 5 team fouls. So any fouls on the Chieftains moving forward, that will put them at the free throw line for 2 points. Another deflected pass.
Bad pass. Well,
Sneed.
Chiefs got it, or the Chieftains throw it away again.
This time it's Stoves, collects and puts it in.
Chieftains are our own worst enemy right now.
Approaching a minute left to go. Sage on the far side wing now picks up her dribble, looking for help, and a bounce pass to Carlton. And say she dragged that pivot foot before she got that pass off.
How many turnovers we got?
17 now.
That's 17 empty possessions. Just on turnovers.
Gives it to Boldridge, slings it in down low.
Good block.
Bennett got a piece of it.
Good block by Bennett.
Ball still loose, tracked down in the far corner by Downing. Phoenix still has some clock to work with, batted out by Herrera out of the zone. Down low, Downing, open space, has a chance for 2. Lakin Bennett's going to pick up her first foul.
You don't mind that foul, I don't think, if you're Coach Loomis, because that was going to be an easy two. Make her earn them from the line.
Fouls on Bennett for first. Down the line, shooting two.
Yeah, partner, still a 2-possession game.
This is still a game that offensively for Tonganoxie, you just got to quit hurting yourself, really. That's
no question.
A lot of this is going to boil down to.
I'm not sure about this. Coach Loomis put Shonick back in with 38 seconds to play. Man, if she picks up a foul, that would be horrible. He probably told her don't foul.
I'm sure he did. Trying to give Mariah Herrera a quick breather here. She's probably going to be out there for the majority, if not all, of the fourth quarter.
He wants her out there for the last offensive possession.
Good head fake, good dish. Lila Carlton can't get it to fall. Isaacs gets the rebound. Down
there
low, Bennett can't get it to fall. Might have hurried with that shot attempt a little bit.
We got a jump ball.
Jump ball and possession arrow favored down here for Tongi. They'll have 17.9 seconds to work with. Can take all the time if they want to. Down 6.
Good pass.
Underneath, just a little too strong. Off the heel of the rim. Good save by Shonick. He'll stay alive.
Are they going to pick up a foul or what?
There's foul.
Yeah.
On Atchison.
Go to the line.
Yep.
A shooting foul.
So here we go. This is it. This is the first time that we've seen the iteration of the new team foul rules here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, as Emerson Maslick will go to the free throw line, a chance to shoot a pair. So he gave that foul to Boldridge. It's her third. And the free throw just a little too strong off the back. Boldridge for Atchison with 3 team fouls, joins Hayward and Kramer with 3. And Simpson, the leading scorer for the Phoenix with 8, is joined by Hausch with 2. Only one in real foul trouble for Tonganoxie is Alyssa Shonick. Rebound by Bennett off the miss. Tried to go up strong, no whistles though through contact. And the Phoenix are going to have the last shot here. It's with Simpson. 2 steps, goes up, and is fouled by Carlton with 0.6 seconds on the clock. This third quarter is going to end at the free throw line with these attempts from Presley Simpson, the senior.
First, Simpson at the line, shooting 2.
I'm going to take it for the largest lead of the night for the Phoenix. It would be 8. I believe they would tie for their largest lead with 7.
Neither team's doing a good job from the foul line. Just as I say that.
0.6 seconds. Didn't get it off in time. Well short from Maslick. A 7-point deficit for the Chieftains as we go into our final quarter of action. Game 1 of our doubleheader between the Phoenix and the Chieftains. We'll be back after this break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
All right, so we're down to the final 8 minutes of this ball game. 27-20, Phoenix with the lead over Tonganoxie. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Dran. Like we said, the story of this one and the big takeaway, if the Chieftains cannot come from behind in this one, it's going to be the amount of turnovers and the poor passing choices on the offensive end.
Yep.
Simpson lets it fly for three, rattled in and out. Would have been her third one of the game. And the rebound officially collected from Shawnick. Gives it up to Bennett. Going through, a little bit too strong. And another one brought in for Presley, lobbing it up the way to Wilder. Takes a bounce, she collects, lets Shawnick fly by. It's the largest lead of the night for either team at 9. And the first bucket of the game for Wilder. The Phoenix sit comfortably with a 9-point lead right now. And if you are Tonganoxie, need to score points. Yeah. They need to score them now and try to take care of the basketball. Another open shot for Herrera, almost went down. It would have been her 4th from three-point range on the game. And Coach Redmond for Atchison, you see him on the bench telling his team slow it down a little bit. Trying to run some clock here. And on more points, Downing backing down on Bennett and banks it in.
The girls down by double digits.
Tonganoxie still with 4 timeouts to take. Atchison with 3. Team fouls resetting. Both teams down 2-0. Herrera stopped, driving on the baseline. A kick out to Isaacs. Now swinging around near side. Big 3 for Carlton. Leaves it short. And collected near the baseline by Kramer. Gives it off to Presley. She'll bring it up the timeline. Presley driving, good extra pass to Downing. It's a quick 6-0 run to start this 4th quarter for the Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what you didn't want to see if you're a Chieftains fan.
They just have not been able to get anything going. Down low in the post, straightaway 3 falls for Shawnick. She now has 5. And, what was the whistle here?
It was away from the ball. See who he called it.
I'm not sure if it's a foul. I think maybe they said that when she was inbounding that pass, her foot stepped over the baseline and onto the court. I don't know.
I thought it was called down on here at this end, but maybe not.
I'm not too sure, but it's back to a 10-point advantage for the Phoenix. Can get it under single digits with a bucket here for Tonganoxie. It's into Maslick, catch and shoot 3. That one won't fall. Bennett trying to fight for the rebound, going to get called for the foul instead.
Yeah, she didn't have position. Well, the Chieftains picking up full court. They really need to do that, put pressure on them. See if they can create some turnovers.
So far, the Phoenix have been able to get through it. Errant pass here. And Stoves and Isaacs fighting for it. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow points to Tonganoxie.
Good job for Sage. She's been a beast down below, down under tonight in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
No fear for Sage.
Never has been.
No.
She is not afraid at this stage at the varsity level. Has been playing at it pretty much since she's been a freshman.
Yeah.
Good drive, baseline dish. Herrera to Maslick. Now gives it to Shawnick. Gets by Stoves. 3 on the way. Leaves it short. This 3 on the way leaves it too long. So that means the next one should be just right. We'll have to wait and see. Bennett, head fake, but traveled first.
Pulled that pivot foot before she dribbled. Another turnover.
And somebody not quite positioned right on defense, and the full court pressure is anything but the easy bucket for Hayward.
Yep.
Back the other way.
Yeah, Lakin was not between her person and the basket.
Good moves there from Shawnick. Just couldn't finish in the lane with the left hand, and a full 30-second timeout will be taken here by Tonganoxie. 12-point lead for the Phoenix, 35-23, looking to pick up their first victory of this young season.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193.
4:49 left to go in game one of our doubleheader between the Phoenix and the Chieftains. We will have the boys varsity game coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, so it'll probably be a little bit closer to 8 o'clock. As the Phoenix get it in off the inbounds, they have their lead up to 12, 35-23. Head fake by Stoves, and another travel call here. As far as turnovers in the game, Phoenix winning that battle. They've had 7 committed on the game compared to 18 for Tonganoxie. Neither team has been spectacular, to say the least, from the free throw line either. It's been a struggle. Lakin Bennett lets it fly and knocks it down. That's her second three. She's now in double digits, leads all scorers with 10 points. Now, loose ball coming up with the head. Schoeneck is going to pick up her fourth. I think you like it there. Still trying to go for that loose basketball. The game under, the game under 10 points now.
She's still being aggressive, which you want. You just got to leave her out there. Trust that she doesn't pick up number 5.
Passes into Downing and intercepted, telegraphed by Mariah Herrera. She tried to get it into Boldridge. Up ahead, it goes to Sage, and she loses it in front of the student section. It goes out of play.
Doggone it. Another turnover.
Chieftains strip it away. Lakin Bennett has control and gives it to Sage. Zip it across to Mariah Herrera. Blows by one defender. Mid-range jumper. Well short. Can Sage save it? Does her best, but gives it right to Presley of Atchison. Hesitation. Tries to go right side. Now stops. Puts the pivot foot down. Gives it back to Boldridge. She lets it fly for 3, and it's short off the iron. Fighting for it. Second chance underneath. Downing goes up strong. Can't finish.
Come on.
Last touch by Atchison.
Yeah. Chieftains are getting killed on the defensive boards, too.
And they have an opportunity after opportunity to try to come back in this one. Three-pointer from Isaacs, no good. Trying to run down the loose ball. It comes away with Stoves. 2-on-1 momentarily for the Phoenix, and that's going to be the 5th on the list of Schoeneck as she is fouled out.
And I think, I hate to say it, but I think it was a good call. I don't think she had her feet set.
Yeah, I think you kind of see Coach Loomis motioning over to his sophomore starter saying you just got to get out of the way on that one. She is fouled out. She'll finish with 5 points on the game, along with about a handful of rebounds as well. Was a scrapper underneath. As this will send number 24, Majaya Stoves, to the free throw line.
Yeah, the Phoenix not hitting their free throws either.
0 for 2 on that trip for Stoves. It stays a 9-point game.
They're still not out of it. There's 3 minutes left, but you can't turn it over. Another one. Trying to force those passes inside.
Almost a dagger 3 from Simpson, but nobody underneath the box out. Boldridge as she comes away with it.
Travel.
Whistle, travel, yep.
Chieftains need to take advantage of the turnovers by the Phoenix, and they just haven't been able to do it. Chieftains got to put a little pep in their step here because they Clock is not their friend.
A foul call on the defense from Lake and Bennett.
But that's only one on Phoenix in this quarter.
Second of the game for Stoves. 3 team fouls for Tongi, only 1 for Atchison. They get it into Bennett. Defense crashes quickly. Try to give it back to Maslick on the far side. Trying to drive in. Last pass to Herrera. Rattles in and out. Ball wanted to go down, but got spat up at the very last second as we were closing in on 2 minutes left to go in regulation. Simpson, another straightaway 3. That one clanked short, but a long bounce off the rim goes out to Stoves. She blows by Maslick, lets the right-hand floater go, won't go, and a third chance is going to be courtesy thanks to number 3, Downing. Stoves for 3, lets it go. Her second from deep, and she now has 10 on the night.
Yeah, the Chieftains down by a dozen with 1:42 to play.
Third foul picked up by Stoves there. And we're going to have a quick timeout from the game. 38-26, Phoenix on top of the Chieftains. 1:39 left to go in quarter number 4.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Down by 12 with about 1:39 left to go in the game. Chieftains try to get something going here. Another 3 for Lake and Bennett. Short, tracks down her own rebound, throws underneath to Maslick, who is hacked by Hayward as she'll pick up her 4th personal foul. And Emerson Maslick, the sophomore, will head to the free throw line. And the Chieftains won their season opener and their road opener this past Friday at Lewisburg, 48-28. And after this game, they will be back in action on the road this Friday at Wamego to take on the Lady Red Raiders. Maslick 2 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, we'll be there
that
for
trip.
That
and
game too. Yeah.
We will be there for that game. It will be live for free here on Tonganoxie Sports Live in picture, audio, picture, everything and all.
The whole enchilada.
The whole enchilada, baby. A fast break here for the Phoenix. Tried to pass it just a little bit too late down low to Downing, but he'll stay at this end.
It was a good hustle by Sage getting back, getting a hand on that. Yeah, the press hasn't been working at all for the Chieftains.
In the hand, and Isaacs comes away with the takeaway. Gives it off to Herrera. She'll be leading the charge past the timeline. Tried to pass it, had it bobbled. Call her with the travel.
Yeah. I don't think he knew what to call, to be honest with you. It took him a while.
He was kind of looking over at the official on the far side and was kind of looking at him and saying, was the positioning? Was the ball deflected out of her hands? What was it?
Timeout.
Official ruling comes out to a travel for Mariah Herrera. Full timeout taken for Atchison. We'll take it with them. 10-point ball game. Phoenix on top of the Chieftains. 38-28. A little over a minute left to go in the ball game.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Back out of the timeout, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Dren. The final minute, 15 seconds and counting. Coming up in this ball game on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Chieftains down by 10, but a takeaway for Lake and Bennett makes it an 8-point ball game. Here we go. What makes basketball just so unique here? Final minute of a game. They can stretch it out to like 15 minutes if you let them. Full timeout taken for Coach Loomis. His team now down only by 8 off the steal and the bucket from Lake and Bennett.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are
robots taking over the world? Yes.
Never mind.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
1 minute, 5 seconds remaining. The steal from Lake and Bennett. She finishes with the right-hand layup, makes it an 8-point game, but the Phoenix getting through the pressure again. Carlton from behind. The bucket will fall, and the lead's back up to 10. Stoves now with 12 points on the game, almost with another steal. Lake and Bennett can't get it to fall from 3. Almost got her own rebound, but couldn't knock it loose. Then let's foul on Carlton. It's her and Bennett with 2 fouls. Isaacs and Sneed, the only other players that have fouls in this game, each with 1 apiece. Alyssa Shonick fouled out early. About the halfway mark of the 4th quarter, she finished with 5 points on the night. And another foul here for Tongi. We'll stop the clock. 40.3 seconds. This one will be on Maslick for her first.
I thought that was the 5th foul.
Yep. That is now. Yep. So they had 4 up on the scoreboard for a while, and then they put the 5 up late. The official confirming with the scorer's table. Again, it's a new rule this year that we're doing with team fouls reset at the end of each quarter, and I sound like I'm repeating myself, just wanting to get the rules out there for anyone that might just be now joining in or someone that might not have been aware. Team fouls reset at the end of each quarter, and when 5 team fouls are reached, that puts the opposing team in the bonus, and they get 2 free throws automatically, no more 1-and-1 bonus free throws. And they cash in 1 of 2 right there for Boldridge. Defense a little bit too tight on Emerson Maslick. She gets fouled. I'll take the team foul total now to 4 for Atchison. So right now, if the Phoenix can hold on in this final 31.4 seconds, they will pick up their first win of the year. We'll move up to 500, and the Lady Chieftains will fall to 500. Great effort from Lakin. And we'll have 2 more free throws on the way as she gets it into Downing. She will head to the line, second foul of the game for Emerson Maslick. And after this game concludes, we're going to step aside for a moment. The boys varsity game will be taking place about 20 minutes or so. Estimated tip-off, I would say, around 7:50, 7:55, maybe 8 o'clock. To see how these final about 25 and a half seconds play off in this game here. We'll come back, have a little bit of a pregame coverage, give you a preview of the matchup tonight. We'll recap briefly the game last Friday. Chieftains coming up just short on the road at Lewisburg in what was a thriller against the Wildcats and Frontier League foes as they look to bounce back and pick up their first win of the year against the Atchison Phoenix. And we all know what happened when the Phoenix and the Chieftains squared off. A lot of the players on this Atchison basketball team obviously played on the football team as well, and that thriller sub-state quarterfinal game. Atchison fans voicing their displeasure, thought it was all ball on the shot attempt, but it was not so.
At least according to the official.
We'll have not one, not two, but three free throws on the way here for Mariah Herrera. One on the way. Oh,
it's 2 shots.
I thought I heard Dolphin say 3, and yeah, that is. Yeah, we'll still have one more.
Yeah. I thought she was behind the line. I know it's timeout.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com.
We'll come back here. There's one more free throw attempt left for Mariah Herrera. She made her first, missed her second. And hit this next one and take it under a 10-point game yet again. It's on the way and can't quite fall. Sage with the rebound underneath it, swatted out by Downing. Late contact. Sage took a tumble late. Like we said, basketball can take the final minute and stretch it out to 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Atchison is out of timeouts. Tonganoxie still with 2 remaining if they wish to use them in these final about 10 seconds. One on the way and good for Sage. Still bringing pressure. They get it into Simpson.
Penny can just dribble it out now.
They need to try to get it at least beyond half court. And they do just that, and that is going to do it. Letting it fly with Stoves. It does not go, and that will do it. 32-41, Phoenix with the W, their first of the season. That will drop the Chieftains down to 500-1-1 on the year. Their next contest is going to be this Friday on the road as they will take on the Wamego Lady Red Raiders. Coverage of that game starting at about 5:50 or so. It will be taking place and streamed here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Well, the big number that I can give everybody, and I think you and I kind of know where I'm going with this, what really, really hurt Tonganoxie in this one.
Tonight, in between games, we have a special event for you guys, but I need the cheerleaders to get us kicked off. So why don't you come out here, cheerleaders?
Looks like we're going to have a little bit of extra entertainment, but 21 total turnovers.
Yeah.
My Tonganoxie really, really hurting themselves early in this game. They had a chance. They were hanging around for the majority of the game. Those turnovers eventually were just too much to overcome. They fell behind, got down by double digits, and the Phoenix never really looked back as they take the win tonight, 41-32 over the Chieftains. So as we are going to step aside, we're going to have some more pregame coverage of the boys varsity game coming up here in just a little bit.
I really don't need to explain to you what Mary Welsh has meant to our high school, to our athletic program.
Oh, this is gonna. I think they're gonna honor Mary.
Mary, you gotta come out here. I know the tears are flowing, but we're gonna make you get out here. So she thought tonight's theme was a Barbie theme, and that's why everyone's wearing pink, but everyone's wearing pink because that's Mary's favorite color. And this night's dedicated to her. We've got the faces over here. We've got some students that want to say something.
Anyone that knows Mary knows she goes above and beyond on everything that she does, and she will do anything to help the school. She makes sure that all of our events, all of our sporting events are as amazing as they can be, and she's always working. Like, I'll text her right before a game and ask her a question, and she always responds. If I have any idea for anything, she always makes sure that we can get it done. Mary, I don't know what we're going to do without you, because there's no one that's going to be replaced.
Mary also has the biggest heart. She will make sure students and families receive any help they need. Throughout the years, she has been the go-to for everyone in this school. Not only has she been a part of Team Tongi, but she also constantly gives back in many ways. She has made sure students have what they need, taking on tasks even when she is asked to. Something you may not know about Mary is that she is very lucky with 50-50 raffles. Every time she won a raffle, she would either donate the money for students who needed it for lunch money or give it back to the organization holding the raffle.
Mary is known by all not only as our Big Red sponsor, but also somebody to count on. She's come to almost every single game and for every single sport to show support for our teams and sat on countless long bus rides. The student section would not be what it is without her. She has made all students feel welcomed, valued, and supported. Mary has left a permanent legacy for future Chieftains and an amazing culture of support here at Tongi. You'll be missed and never forgotten. Please join us in thanking Mary on her last night as Big Red sponsor and congratulating her on her retirement.
By the way, Mary, we need to blame Heather DiMorando for all of this. Thank you, Heather, for putting all this together. Our Booster Club also has a gift for you, Mary. They're going to come out here, and we're not going to know what to do without you around here. So Booster Club, I'll let you come out. All right, guys, one more big round of applause for Mary Welsh. She deserves it.
And a class act from everybody here at Tonganoxie High, recognizing Mary Welsh, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, administrator here at Tonganoxie High School. Congratulations again, Mary, on your well-deserved retirement. We are going to miss you here. And we're going to step aside for a moment here. We're going to have coverage of the boys varsity game between Atchison and Tonganoxie next on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live, your new home for Chieftain athletics. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
And with that, we want to welcome everybody back into Chieftain basketball on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drano. We shift back into the SNS Body pregame show as we're just a little under 3 minutes until the opening tip-off of this game tonight. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drano. First time we're going to get a look at this boys varsity team. Here coming up in just a couple of moments. They came up just short on the road, 53-51 at Lewisburg. I don't know if you had a chance to go back and watch the game. They fell behind early. We're down by double digits early. It's kind of like a lot of what we saw last year. They just kind of fell behind early, weren't really able to come back. But they were able to come back. They were calm and composed and were able to settle down into the game and start making their shots, and they kept it close all the way to the end, 53-51. It was the free throws for Lewisburg that really ended up making the difference in that one. Tonganoxie wasn't exactly stellar from the line there, but they were still able to use that to kind of stay close. So now they just got to focus on finishing and starting better more in this one. They're going to have a tall task on their hand with this Atchison team loaded with a lot of talented juniors and seniors as this whole kind of class for the past 2 years at Atchison. They've just been good at everything. We saw them on the football field. Obviously, we still remember that 57-50 thriller in the playoffs. Now a lot of that team, they come in tonight on the basketball team. And this is a team that went all the way to the state tournament 4A last season in basketball. They went to Salina. They lose in the opening round to, Bishop Miege. But even then, they only lost by about 12 points at Bishop Miege. So that kind of tells you how great, how competitive this team can be. And this is going to be a great challenge early for Tonganoxie.
Yeah, and there's no question about that. There are some athletes out there for the Phoenix. And coming back to take a look at the Chieftains is the thing you'll notice, first of all, is there's very little size.
Yep.
You're going to be playing small ball. I think they'll be playing at least 3 guards, if not 4, most of the time.
Yep, and that's something that's a big change for you and I, as we noticed. No Merrick Davenport on the roster this year. Yeah. He was a big freshman last year. We kind of thought that if he sticks with the program, he was going to have a really good chance. It said he's going to be focusing more on the baseball side of things. So good for Merrick. That does kind of leave this team without that big presence down low, as we expected Merrick to have more of that role this season. But like you said, the Chieftains kind of rolling out their 4 guards and a forward out there at times. That is kind of like their kryptonite, is really down low in the box. That's what's going to make it even more important to get a body on body whenever that ball's in the air. Try to crash the boards as much as you can and hit as much of your open shots as you can make. This offense is great under Phil Jones at getting space and getting guys open. It's just a matter of when they have the opportunities, they got to sink them down. And still, just like from football, Talon Langford still out with the knee injury, not anticipating him coming back this winter sports season, but never say never. We're going to turn it over to John Tolfson, our PA announcer.
We welcome you and our guests from Atchison High School, Kansas State High School Activities Association, and Tonganoxie High School. Encourage you to make good sportsmanship a priority at all times. Winning is for a day, sportsmanship is for a lifetime. We invite you to remain seated at halftime of tonight's game for a performance from our Chieftain Stars dance team. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and help us honor America and those who serve it in the playing of our national anthem. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For Atchison, number 0, 5'10" senior, Jamar Hernandez. For Tonganoxie, number 2, 5'7" senior, Zakiah Glover. For Atchison, number 2, a 6'4" senior, Jeter Purdy. For Tonganoxie, number 11, a 6' senior, Alex Crowley. For Atchison, number 3, a 5'9" senior, Trey Carter. For Tonganoxie, number 13, a 6'1" junior, Noah Carlton. For Atchison, number 10, 6'1" junior, J.B. Kelly. For Tonganoxie, number 23, a 5'10" sophomore, Lachlan McCray. For Atchison, number 23, a 6'3" junior, Eric Smith. And for Tonganoxie, number 24, a 6'1" junior, Owen Schmidt. Coaches for tonight's game, for Atchison, Pat Battle, and for Tonganoxie, Bill Jones. Officials for this evening's game are Thomas Bayard, Tyson Kelly, and Rick Savage.
All right, and there you go, your starting 5 for both teams, and brought to you by Team Tongi. Glover, Carlton, Crowley, McRae, and Schmidt for the Chieftains. Hernandez, Purdy, Carter, Kelly, and Smith for the Phoenix.
I'll be interested to see what defense the Chieftains open up with here. Since that lack of size, I'm just wondering if they would go to a zone and then collapse once the ball goes inside.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Definitely size advantage going to Atchison tonight, headlined by Jeter Purdy out there, 6'4" senior.
Yeah, he's a load.
Get ready, opening tip-off tonight brought to you by Lynch Real Estate. They're your hometown real estate company. They'll help you buy your dream home all the way to your first home, and they make your real estate dreams come true. Visit Dan Lynch and his team today in Tonganoxie. As game 2 of our doubleheader starts now as Jeter Purdy wins the tip in the circle, tips it back for Trey Carter, and we are underway here, game 2 between the Phoenix and the Chieftains on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Like I said, for the Phoenix, probably going to recognize a lot of these names. Again, I think all the starting 5 out there played on the football team, and that thrilling 57-50 Tonganoxie victory in the playoffs. This is an early three-pointer on the way, and good for J.Z. Kelly as Atchison strikes first.
And the Chieftains did open up in that that collapsing zone. So
this
see
is
what they can do on offense.
This is Alex Crowley. He's going to be taking point with Talon Langford recovering from the knee injury. Kept him out of the fall sports season. Expected to do the same. Hope to see him back in the spring sports season. And, of course, during the next fall sports season as well. Zakai Glover, good drive, extra dish, and good through contact. Noah Carlton gets his first bucket of the game.
Yeah, it was a good dish.
Down low, Purdy, easy. The highly talented, athletic, three-sport athlete, recruited by many, many schools, is even believed as being either recruited or has received an offer from the University of Kansas for football. So I would not mind seeing that young man in the crimson and blue come fall time 2024. And it's a turnover here for the Chieftains, a double dribble for their first turnover of the game.
Yeah, the Chieftains are going to have to stay away from empty possessions and turnovers if they want to have a shot at winning this thing.
This high explosive offense for Atchison. His team last season made a run all the way to the state tournament.
Nice
Another
pass.
lob underneath to Purdy. Back-to-back buckets inside the paint for Jeter Purdy.
Yeah, and that's where that size difference comes in.
Crowley guarded by Zymar Hernandez. Going to hand off to Carlton. The lone bucket so far for Tongi. Lachlan McRae, three-pointer knockdown there. We talked about how much growth we have seen from this young sophomore. Now he comes away with the takeaway off the deflection from Zakiah Glover.
Oh,
gives it right back, though. Like we said, the sophomore still will have some of those growing pains, but he has shown a lot of growth and maturity since the last time we saw him on the basketball court last winter. Zymar Hernandez, no good. Rebound underneath by Smith, and he's hacked and will go to the line for two. It looks like they will give that foul to Noah Carlton for his first team foul of the game for either team. And it is Earl Smith III. Go head to the line, a 6'3" junior for the Phoenix. Second on the way, good, unfazed by the heckling from the student section. It's a quick 9 points already in this game for Atchison. Another
turnover.
Deflected pass, heaving it up for Carter. Heavy contact going into the stanchion. And 2 free throws will be coming for him as well. Excuse me, that's Kelly, number 10. Jay-Z Kelly. First foul of the game now for Owen Schmidt. And the Phoenix right back to the free throw line as they're looking to break double digits. Comes up short on the front end. It's still a young squad and a younger, more experienced core for Coach Jones's squad. This year only losing 2 seniors last year, Braden Wilson and Caleb Clark. So that leaves a lot of growth and opportunity for these players. That the majority of them, outside of Lachlan McRae and Alex Crowley, had more either JV minutes or they have a lot of minutes coming off the bench at the varsity level. So it's going to be a season you're expecting to be more competitive. And you know there's going to be some more growing pains. But like we said, this is a move in a team that even though they're young now, but when we turn the page to a year, even 2 years down the road, that's going to be paying dividends, and I think we've already seen flashes of that this past Friday with this younger group getting in there, not afraid of the big lights. Again, they kind of got off to a little bit of a rough start at Lewisburg. They were able to settle in and recover well and hung tough with the Wildcats. They're expected to be a tough front runner in the Frontier League this year. All the way to the end, they ended up coming up just short, 53-51. There's still so much growth for this team than just over a year ago. Inbounds goes near corner and up and away. It's good for Kelly, his second from downtown.
Yeah, nothing but net for Kelly.
He's got a nice stroke. Pass from Glover through the hands, and colliding with one another. 5-on-3 for the Phoenix, and Jeter Purdy will take it itself. And Coach Jones going to take a quick 30-second timeout here. It is not looking great early for the Chieftains. Already down 10, 15-5 to the Phoenix. Back after this quick break on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Back we return here. Of course, the Chieftains, coached by head coach Phil Jones, led his team 2020 and 2021 to a Frontier League title. That was a great 2-year run here, looking to get back to that winning success here. Like we said, that's one of the benefits we saw of how great of a senior and junior class. Kind of like this Atchison team, when you have a strong mix of juniors and seniors that can play together, that really sets you up for that 2-year run. And the Chieftains going to be eyeing that kind of success coming up in the next few years or so.
Token full court pressure by the Phoenix there. They drop out of it as soon as the Chieftains get it in bounds.
Back up with Crowley, guarded by Hernandez. Drives on him, has it in the lane. Tried to dish it out late, but it's snagged down by Jeter Purdy. 5th turnover for the Chieftains. And contested layup on the other end, no good. Lachlan McRae trying to push it, but Hernandez gets a fingertip on it to slow things down on the inbounds.
Yeah, the Chieftains had numbers there.
And almost identical to what the Lady Chieftains really struggled with, whereas the kind of ill-advised passes and Atchison getting into the passing lanes. The shot from Glover wasn't good. It was ripped away by Smith. It kept him bounced by Purdy. Now up it goes to Hernandez, who finishes with the right hand for his first field goal. Schmidt driving in with contact, and a blocking foul is called. Smith thought he was straight up. Official's not giving it to him, though. It'll be the first team foul for the Phoenix, and Owen Schmidt will be heading to the free throw line for a pair.
That was a nice drive by Owen there. Just a shame that didn't fall for an N1.
Like Jaden Carter, number 4, checks in for the Phoenix. Trying to hit the back end of the free throw, and does just that, Owen Schmidt. Defense looking to get a stop. Hernandez from 3, no good. Good box out, heavy contact underneath. And the foul's going to go on Jeter Purdy, it would appear, as he shakes his head in disapproval. And definitely some rough contact. Bodies hitting the deck down low. Curley gets past Hernandez. In the hands of Schmidt, he's guarded by Purdy. Now to Lachlan McRae, trying to get by Carter. Stops, tries to go over, and another foul will send the Chieftains to the free throw line. Fouls starting to stack up here for Atchison, already 3. About 2:45 left to go in this first quarter of action. Same thing with the girls' team, is that all team fouls will reset at the end of each quarter. Once the team reaches 5 fouls, that will put the other team in the 2 free throw bonus. No more 1-and-1 free throws in Kansas high school basketball moving forward. McRae able to bring it to back within 10. They can bring it under 10 here. They can knock down the back end of this free throw. And it does just that. Jaden Carter takes the screen from Smith. Lob down low to Purdy, just goes over the back. And down low. And number 3, it's Cater Albert. Boy, Albert just didn't really stand a chance there. 8 points already in this first quarter for Jeter Purdy. Thought about pulling the trigger for 3. Owen Schmidt. Alex Crowley, good drive and good finish off the glass. Jaden Carter, space for 3, well short. Fighting for the rebound underneath. It's Smith with it and goes up strong and finishes. And there we go, like we had mentioned, even though Lachlan McRae did all that he could underneath, but just too many Atchison bodies around him, and it's another 2 points for the Phoenix. McRae gives it in, out to Schmidt. He'll let it fly and knock it down from 3. He went on a run in that game against Lewisburg. He knocked down 3 straight on 3 straight possessions. It's a big part in the Chieftains rallying to come back in that game this past Friday on the road at Lewisburg. Takes it down to an 8-point game. Jaden Carter trying to answer, and does. Free balls flying early here in Chieftain Arena. Back to an 11-point advantage. 24-13 under a minute and counting left to go in this opening quarter. Now Jeter Purdy in breakaway. Slams it with the right hand, but no bucket. As it's going to be an offensive foul. As you saw, Zymar Hernandez was kind of coming up and was trying to escort Crowley kind of out of the picture there. You can't do that.
The illegal screen.
First one in the game for Zymar Hernandez. And the athleticism from Jeter Purdy.
Yeah.
They make it look a lot easier than it really is, folks. I don't know if anyone's tried to go out and try to jump up and slam a basketball in one hand on a 10-foot rim, but it is not easy.
Nope.
The big bucket not counting off the foul from Zymar Hernandez. Crowley, long-range 3, hits it! With a defender right in front of him. That was Earl Smith. And now Crowley falling to his backside, deflects that pass. And it'll stay down at this end. Let the Tonganoxie offense starting to show some life here. Jaden Carter will inbound, the talented quarterback for the Phoenix. Give right back to him. He tries to answer, and he does. His second 3-point bucket. Glover on the drive, had it poked loose. Lost control in on his way now. Jaden Carter, guarded by Schmidt, and taken away by Crowley, but whistles blow. And will stop things momentarily.
You're going to get Crowley for a reach in, I think.
It looks like we have a little bit of a traveling student section with the Phoenix. It's like some students and mostly parents. 10.1 seconds on the clock. Jaden Carter will inbound it. Purdy for 3. Rattles in. As time about to expire, Crowley lets it fly. It's going to be short. An explosive first quarter of action kept off by a 3-pointer for Jeter Purdy, already with 11 points in this game, and his team is up 30-16. Phoenix on top of the Chieftains on Talking Sports Live, presented by Kansas Insurance.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. 30-16 is our score after just one quarter of action. And I think you summed it up pretty well right there during our last break, during the timeout, that this Atchison team, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with as Hernandez comes away with the steal. Looked like he might have gotten away with a slight forearm extension as Crowley falls to the deck. No whistle. It stands as a good layup for Zymar Hernandez.
You talk about Zymar Hernandez, boy, was he a force on the football field.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Jason Byrne, number 22, is in for the game. He's got the ball. He's going to fire and comes up just short on the attempt and the rebound. Now here come the Phoenix in transition. Jeter Purdy through contact, can't finish. Second opportunity and physical play, and it's thrown away by the Chieftains.
Well, you can't help a good team with turnovers.
Now trying to trap Trey Carter. Gives out to Hernandez quickly. Down low to Smith, but it's poked away, and here come the Chieftains back the other way. It's in the hands of Crowley right now. Corner calling for was Carlton. Down low, good feed by Glover, but can't finish on the layup. Noah Carlton had a good look at it. Carter again will not fall. Underneath Kelly, second effort good.
Chieftains getting killed on the boards. And then another turnover. No need for that.
Already 10 in this contest for the Chieftains. Hernandez gives to Purdy, banks it in.
It's quickly getting out of hand.
Timeout, Tonganoxie definitely need one. Already down 20, 36-16 to the Phoenix. Just a couple minutes into the second quarter here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com.
Chieftains need to string together a run right here, right now, down 20, 36-16. Just about a couple minutes into the second quarter here. As of right now, it's just Chieftains looking a little bit outmanned out there on the court right now. That one poked away from Lachlan McRae, but it'll stay down here despite the effort from Trey Carter to knock it off of McRae as they both were going out of play. This is going to be an Atchison team that I have no doubt about we are going to be hearing about well into March in the 4A basketball scene. First three from McRae wasn't good. That one no good from Owen Schmidt. Third opportunity, Noah Carlton goes up over Purdy, can't finish. Fourth opportunity, blocked. Swatted away there, number 33, Yogi Purdy. Mid-range for Jeter is good, but an offensive foul as Cater Albert had the feet set and draws the offensive foul. Second foul of the game for Zymar Hernandez. And the Chieftains make the substitution as well, so it's McRae and Glover along with Schmidt, Carlton, and Crowley, the 5 out for Tonganoxie. Along with Kelly, Yogi, and Jeter Purdy, Earl Smith, and Trey Carter. Catch and shoot, contested three, well short from McRae, but Crowley gets the rebound. That one blocked. McRae kicks out Owen Schmidt. That one falls. Carter thought about taking the three there. He's hit a couple already. That one would have been from long range. So Kyle Glover gets a piece of that one, and he'll stay at this end at Atchison. So on the inbound, Trey Carter looking for options. Going to lob it up top to Jeter Purdy. Jeter, the leading scorer in this game of both teams, 13 points already. And more whistles.
It's going to be on Zakai Glover, I think.
Well, they gave them both a foul.
Oh, double foul?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good call.
So they gave one to Zakiah Glover and the other one to Jeter Purdy. I'm not quite. Have you seen something like that before?
No. I think they were afraid it was going to get out of hand.
Trying to set the tempo early. That's the second foul for Jeter Purdy, so he comes out of the game. Jaden Carter comes in for him. He joins his brother Trey out there as he'll inbound it to Trey. I can't say I've seen the double foul kind of given out.
I've seen it at the college level, but not at the.
And Glover says the tip of his toe was on the baseline on that effort to save the ball. It'll stay down here. Carter lobs it up. Yogi Purdy gives it right back to Trey Carter. Near corner three is good. Oh, 9 points for Trey Carter coming from beyond the arc. Owen Schmidt, can he answer? He can. Now, Owen Schmidt in double figures with 10. 9 of 10 from beyond the arc. Oh, my goodness.
That's a hot hand right there.
All right, Owen, you got to answer, and he will. With the two. So it's looking like an NBA game here. Yeah. No defense. Oh, no way. No good. Can't be mad there for Carter pulling the trigger.
He's had the hot hand.
This place might come unglued if Crowley can hit this. No good. Broadhead, Trey Carter. An outburst of offense. Now Zakiah Glover just picks the pocket. And can't finish. Or the defense of Trey Carter. Rebound by Jaden. Kelly thought about taking the three. They'll work it down. Yogi Purdy, mismatch on Lachlan McRae off the side of the backboard. But a foul is called. McRae thought he got away with one. He picks up his first personal. Been a lot of action back and forth here in the second quarter, no doubt. Yogi Purdy knocking down the front end of his first 2 free throw attempts. Phoenix 4 of 5 from the line to start this game. Perfect. Yeah, I think some miscommunication there. Carlton thought that Glover was going to be cutting in that area.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
11th turnover for Tonganoxie. Jaden Carter can't hit the three in the far corner. And a travel call on Owen Schmidt as he went up strong for that rebound, came down with it, lost his footing. This is contested by Yogi Purdy.
That was a nice rebound by Schmidt, but anytime you fall down, you're going to get a traveling call.
Yeah, Byrne and Albert back in. As Carlton and McRae will head off to the bench for Tongi to get a breather. About 2.5 minutes left to go until we hit the locker rooms for halftime. 50-50 ball. Byrne goes up, contested. Jaden Carter just bowled through Cater Albert. Unintentional. It's just kind of his momentum was taking him that way. And they call him for the foul. Getting flashbacks to that playoff football game, man.
Yeah, it got a little chippy.
Got very chippy. We saw some of those tempers flare early, especially between Zakiah Glover and Jeter Purdy. An offensive foul.
Getting physical out there.
Even the official not having any of the back talk from Cater Albers. He was trying to ask, what did I do? And just saying, you know what, young man, I make the calls and you play the ball. So get going.
Yeah, I think they're calling it a little bit tighter because they don't want this thing to get out of hand.
I agree. It's been pretty evident ever since the start. Coach Jones asking for an explanation, getting one while we speak. As Glover guarding on ball with Jaden Carter. Left alone. Can't knock down the three, though. Probably one of his best looks he's had. He's knocked down 4 3-pointers already. But couldn't get that one to fall. Zakiah Glover, drive baseline. Good move, Zakiah Glover. Just can't finish.
Nice Euro step.
Would have been an excellent finish with the left hand. Just couldn't quite get it to fall, though. Jaden Carter trying to post up down low on Albert, not getting the ball currently. Brother Trey says, let's get things moving here. He's guarded on point by Alex Crowley.
5-second call.
Yep.
13 Carlton, 23 McRae, again for Tonganoxie.
Another double substitution for Tonganoxie, trying to get some fresh legs in there. Byrne and Albert will head out, starting 5 back out for Tonganoxie, led by Zakiah Glover, taking it and bringing it across the timeline. Approach a minute left to go until we hit the locker room. Glover looking down low, finds McRae, surrounded by bodies, almost had it poked away, has to stay strong. Gives it out to Schmidt, gives it back to Glover on the drive in. Another kick out to Crowley here at the Atchison bench. Goes back up towards the top, drive right side, lost his footing. And another foul called on the Phoenix.
Fouls on Carter, second.
That time on Jaden Carter for his second, 4th team foul on Atchison. So We'll have an inbounds play setting up. Sky Glover will have the inbounding duties. Gives it in to Schmidt.
He should have just put that up at the top of his leap.
Owen Schmidt's been the hot hand offensively for Tongi, but they're not going to have a chance here. So we have another foul call.
Offensive foul.
This time on Owen.
That's his second.
Phoenix can use all of this remaining 35 seconds and counting if they would like. Don't think they're going to need to, though. Underneath, Kelly, it's good. Excuse me, Smith. 8 points on the night, 4th field goal for Earl Smith III. Glover in trouble. Need to get it out. He finds Crowley. 15 seconds now. Trying to go right side. Now back over to the middle and flings it out of bounds over the Atchison bench. He was looking to give it to Lachlan McRae, and it was a little bit behind him and out of reach. Coach Jones preaching to Sakai Glover right now, saying just take your time on that young man. Lead currently sits at 21 for the Phoenix. Could add on to it with a goal at the buzzer here. In the hands of Trey Carter. Tipped, and that will do it. Couldn't get a shot up. Your score going into the locker room. Atchison 45, Tonganoxie 24. We'll be back with the White Birch Property Realty Executives halftime show after this on Tonganoxie Sports Live, your home for Chieftain Athletics.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to S&S Body Shop in Tonganoxie. S&S has been the area's premier auto collision repair center since 1972, working on all makes and models, glass replacement, bumper repair, fiberglass and plastic, color matching, and more. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at snsautoandbody.com or call 913-369-3193. Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time with chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy, now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Welcome back into Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drenna as we welcome you into the White Birch Property Realty Executives Halftime Show. At White Birch Properties, you have a team of agents ready to help you buy or sell that next house and lead you to success in the real estate game. Visit them at 1203 State Avenue, Suite B in Tonganoxie, or call 913-417-1007. Halftime score, Atchison 45, Tonganoxie 24. Let's get through the point totals real quick. First, for Tonganoxie, leading all Chieftain scores is Owen Schmidt with 12 points. He's had 3 long balls go down from 3-point range. Next to him, Lachlan McRae with 5, and Alex Crowley with 5, and Noah Carlton only 1 field goal. As for the Phoenix, all starters have had at least 2 field goals go down. Zymar Hernandez with 4, Jeter Purdy leading the Phoenix in scoring with 13. Trey Carter, number 3, 12 points, all of those coming from 3-point range. And right behind him is Kelly, number 10. He's had a pair fall down from 3. He has 6. And Earl Smith, the third, has 8 points on the night. That gives the 45-24 advantage to Atchison. We knew coming into this one, we knew the talent and the physicality and the speed and the size and the strength, you name it, that Atchison was going to be bringing in. We knew it was going to be a really tough challenge for Tonganoxie. I think really this is just kind of a simple thing. The Chieftains find themselves a little bit outmanned out there on the court. They still were showing some great effort. The offense was sparking there for that good stretch when Owen Schmidt was going crazy. But it's just been really, really tough, especially when we stack on the turnovers as well, as they finished with an even 12 in that first half. And you said it best, you cannot help a great team like the Phoenix with turnovers.
Yeah, exactly. And the size is really rearing its ugly head too, because the size of the Phoenix is just, they've dominated points in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it the first couple of plays, the first couple of possessions for Atchison. They attacked it right down low, just lobbing it into Jeter Purdy, letting him go over the back of whoever they've had down low, Owen Schmidt or Cater Albert. It puts it in early. The underlying thing of this game is there's been a lot of tensions flaring early, and we've seen the officiating kind of change because of it. It started with Zakiah Glover and Jeter Purdy, but Purdy was boxing up down low, trying to square up and get in position for the entry pass down low in the post. There's some extra chippiness, so the official actually called a double foul on both Purdy and Glover. Both of them came out of the game momentarily shortly after that. And this is something that I don't know if it's carrying over necessarily from the football field that they just played not even a month ago or what it was. Maybe some words just kind of being exchanged of actually coming in knowing that they're the more physical team out there and they're just kind of talking smack, talking trash. But
Tongi went in there and ruined their perfect season and their hopes for advancing to state. So, yeah, these teams just don't like each other. They really don't.
Yeah, they really don't. So we knew there was going to be this kind of game early on. Atchison has come out and risen to the occasion, though, 45-24. We'll see if they can keep that pace going further into the second half. Meanwhile, for the Chieftains, I think really you just got to clean up on the turnovers. I don't know exactly what the answer is. Try to go down low. I mean, is it just an automatic double team? Because if you double team or triple team Jeter Purdy, he can then kick it out to a Trey Carter.
And we've seen that, partner. When he hasn't scored, he's kicked it out to a wide open shooter, and they've knocked it down.
And so it's going to get a little bit tougher here for the Chieftains. Hopefully they can bounce back here in the second half. That is about 3.5 minutes away. We're going to step aside, and we'll have third quarter action next here on Tonganoxie Sports Live between the Chieftains and the Phoenix.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com. First State Bank & Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again, why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, April Air, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd. The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Midwest Chiropractic Center is a friendly and caring clinic providing comprehensive care for your chiropractic, rehabilitative, and fitness needs. Upon entering one of our offices, you are treated like family. The staff cares about your health, and their approach to care proves it. With 3 locations in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs, plus some Saturday hours, Midwest Chiropractic Center is dedicated to offering affordable, gentle chiropractic care. Midwest Chiropractic Center, getting you back to active.
Yeah, we are ready to get things started in quarter number 3 here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. 25-24. Phoenix in front of the Chieftains as Tongi is going to have their work cut out for them.
Well, they can start by not turning it over.
Yeah.
And you got to try and get a quality shot every time down. You can't just keep chucking up threes. Well, when you get an open three, you need to knock it down. Atchison's in a man-to-man, and right away we have a turnover.
Just right away we're trying to get it down low in the paint for Carlton, but right in the way with his knee is Earl Smith. Down low through contact. No good. Almost grabbing it off the rim was Jeter Purdy. It goes out, last touch by a Chieftain, so it's going to stay down here.
Oh, man, I thought that was last touch. Guess not.
Yeah.
Must have missed it.
It looked pretty close, so we're going to call it staying down here with the Phoenixes. Carter will lob it up into Kelly. He's going to hand it off to Zymar Hernandez. Exited early in that second quarter. He picked up 2 quick fouls. You didn't see much of him for the remaining part of the first half. Both teams have both their starting fives back out there, shaking loose and knocking it down. First three-pointer of the second half for Trey Carter, who already has 5 trays in this game, 15 total points.
That's a great name for a shooter.
Yep. And off to Schmidt, lead scorer for the Chieftains with 12 points. Now to Sakiah Glover. And again, it's a miscommunication, but Lachlan McGray saves it for going out of play.
Yeah, Lachlan bailed Sakiah out there. That was a lazy pass.
Glover trying to call for a screen, wasn't getting one. They're going to keep moving the ball around, trying to find an opening. Crowley will just let it fly, come up well short on the three-point attempt. And the paint, Purdy, good. Jeter Purdy now with 15 on the night. Atchison first one to break 50 in this contest. Crowley on the drive, up and under, just can't quite finish. A little slower to get up. Now he comes back. Zymar Hernandez with numbers. Second opportunity, good. He just tipped it in as it came rolling off the rim, almost uncontested. Lobbing it up the ways Alex Crowley gets it. Open underneath Noah Carlton, but almost wedged it in between the rim and the backboard with the left hand.
It was just a little too far under the basket for that shot.
Smith fouled, will earn him at the line. Our first team foul of the second half. I think it's going to go Lachlan McRae or Owen Schmidt, one of the two. Beyond.
That's his third.
It is. Coach Jones might have to make a move to his bench. No indication yet. He's going to leave. He's going to leave him out there.
Well, he's been the hot hand for the Chieftains. It'd be hard to get back into this game without that.
Another one on the way and good. J.Z. Kelly buries the three-point attempt off the second effort. Glover drives in, can't kiss it high off the glass.
Good drive, just didn't finish.
Up ahead to Purdy. Tipped in one hand. Hernandez has control. Back to Jeter, and he banks it in. 17 points now. Whistles on the floor for the moment. Substitutions coming in. Cater Albert comes in for Zakiah Glover. And Coach Jones just hands over the face, rubbing the temple, and I don't blame him.
Well, there's not much you can do about it. I think you're going to see this Phoenix team make a deep run in the playoffs.
Well, this is a team already made a run to the state tournament last year. Came up just short in the opening round game that they had against Bishop Miege, and yet there's some there saying this team just might even be better than the one last year. Lachlan McRae, his three-point attempt won't fall. Cater Albert, fresh off the bench, gets the rebound. Almost had it taken away by Trey Carter. Good to stay with it, and Lachlan just throws it away. They had the right idea, had Owen Schmidt open in the far corner and led him too far out of bounds. Another turnover for the Chieftains. And Lachlan McRae just kind of had that grin on his face like, dang it. A mistake there for the young sophomore. Like I said, still had the right idea. Just need to get that pass a little more online. Could have been the fourth three ball to fall for Owen Schmidt. Jeter Purdy, can he show off the range? He cannot. It clanks off the iron. Tipping it, staying with it. And now a foul here on Smith as he hacked Lachlan McRae going for that loose ball.
Foul on Smith, the third. His second.
I hate to say it at this point, but Atchison is out hustling the Chieftains too. They're getting almost all the loose balls.
Well, it's wouldn't be wrong on that one. Now we have Anthony Rowe, number 30. First time calling his name in for Tonganoxie. McRae can't get it to fall. It's just been tough.
It's been one of those nights for the Chieftains.
It has. Jaden Carter, number 4 with his. We approach 3 minutes left to go in quarter number 3. And off Hernandez. Now low, Purdy. And puts it in over the back of Rowe.
There's an example of the size once again. Phoenix have been deadly in the paint.
And now Purdy coming away with the steal. Is hacked by Owen Schmidt.
That's 4 on Owen.
That one, not sure if you're Coach Jones, if you're too thrilled with him picking up the 4th foul there, but also, if you just let him go, he's going to slam it down, and that's the last thing you want to see right now if you're the Chieftains. So make him earn him at the free throw line. I think I agree with it. The first one falls on the front end for Jeter Purdy.
Looks like a line change for the Chieftains here.
5 of 7 from the free throw line for Atchison in this contest. Noah Carlton, Sakai Glover will come in. Jason Byrne also back in as well. So that's in Schmidt and Crowley along with Lachlan McRae to the bench. Misses, but the rebound underneath. Jaden Carter keeps it alive. Purdy calling for it again, gets it down low, and they're going to get the foul on Carlton as he was pushing on the back of Purdy, trying to jock for position.
Yeah, that's a really tough assignment against him because he's a head taller than just about everybody on the Chieftain squad.
I mean, this is something. No matter who Atchison is going up against, that's going to be a perfect matchup for them. No matter who they're facing, that just size and length of Jeter Purdy is going to be really, really hard for any team to match up against. Rebound underneath, or the give underneath, I should say. Cater Albert had a chance, but couldn't quite finish on the layup underneath.
Yeah, the Chieftains have not been able to finish when they've gotten to the rim.
The Chieftain hits the deck. It's going to be an offensive foul. Let's see who they give it to.
It's on number 33, I think.
Number 4. Jaden Carter for his 3rd foul of the game. 2nd team foul for Atchison at the 2:03 mark of quarter number 3. Sitting pretty comfortably, 60-24 lead. Glover got no man's land, gives out to Burns quickly. Swings it to Carlton, now catch and shoot 3 for Rowe. It's wide of the mark. And Yogi Purdy and Rowe going to get the feet tangled up. And they get the foul on the end close to the ball on Cater Albert.
Yeah, next foul by the Chieftains, and Phoenix will be in the 2-shot situation. Can't call it the bonus anymore, partner.
Well, you can still call it the bonus.
I guess it's a 2-point bonus instead of a 1-on-1. Or a 2-shot bonus.
If you want to call it the double bonus, I mean, you still can, I guess, but it's just the bonus moving forward.
See, no, that's a foul. And that will put the Phoenix at the line. Shooting 2.
15 foul.
Glover's 2nd.
Zymar Hernandez to the line for Atchison. First one on the way is good. As it falls in, Lachlan McRae and Alex Crowley back in for Tongi. Brings out Rowe and Byrne. Phoenix have gone 50% on their last 2 trips to the free throw line. They'll do the same here. Have to settle for 1. And while the Chieftains have only had 2 trips to the free throw line tonight, Purdy gives to Hernandez. Can't kiss it off the glass. Loose ball, and Lachlan McRae comes away with it. Now under a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they're calling it close now. They don't want this thing to get out of hand.
There's some contact on Lachlan McRae. We'll give it on Yogi Purdy for his first of the game. Over to inbound, gives it mid-range to Crowley, comes back out, takes the three-point shot, can't get it to fall, rebound by Jeter Purdy. I believe if not already, has a double-double on the night. I would wager pretty heavily that he could hit that mark if he isn't already there. Yeah, we don't have the official stats, but as far as rebounds go, I have him coming down with 7.
Purdy's going to go back to the line for 2.
Purdy at the line, shooting 2.
Second one from Purdy is good. We'll see what the Chieftains elect to do here. 25 seconds in counting. They try to use all the time to get something going, or Crowley, easy path in the lane, lays it in. Carter able to answer, and that will do it. 3 quarters down, Atchison has the lead 65-26. And we'll be back for the final quarter when we wrap up regulation here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
I was just wondering.
Enter query.
Should I use a robot?
Vacuum?
No. Are robots
Bots taking over the world? Yes.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Unlike a robo-advisor, we can put together a personalized plan.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus, or go to tongirec.org.
And that bucket there from Alex Crowley, the layup in the lane, but the final second of the third quarter, that was the lone field goal in that third quarter for Tonganoxie, 65-26. They trailed the Atchison Phoenix. Down 39 total points. There's the Phoenix, like we heard all the hype about them coming into this season, and a lot of people expected high expectations out of them as Jeter Purdy finishes another impressive drive and will have a chance to cap off the three-point play at the line. I think this Atchison team, without a doubt, has lived up to all the hype that I have been reading and hearing about with this team. And it's not too often, again, like we said, when you have a team that makes an appearance at the state tournament the year before, graduates some seniors, and now you come back the next season and people are speculating, saying this team could be even better than that one. You think, how is that possible? Well, looking at this team tonight, I think I know. Purdy again leading the charge, had it poked away, but is fouled. And the running clock is officially on. This game is going to wrap up within the next about 7 minutes or so. We'll have a brief breakdown of this game, and then we will give details on our coverage of the next game we'll be doing live on Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's going to be coming up this Friday on the road at Wamego, with the girls tipping off at 6. Boys varsity will follow, as always. Rebound pulled down by Smith, and puts it up as he's now in double figures. Hernandez now other way. And a foul on Alex Crowley.
Nicole gets third. Fernandez at the line, shooting 2.
Yeah, the Chieftains just ran into a buzzsaw tonight, partner.
Yep. This Atchison team right here is a good example and perhaps a preview of coming attractions, hopefully, for Coach Jones's squad of what this team could be over the next couple of years here at Tonganoxie. We saw what he did again with that team back in 2020 and in the 2021 season.
Still a very young team.
Yep. Good feed, good extra pass from Glover. It's off the fingertips of Carlton. 100% sure if he was really ready for that, as Atchison's going to call off the Dogs, as all the starters and role players will come out of the game. And Coach Jones just might do the same here. We shall wait and see if he wants to empty out his bench. Coach Pat Battle of the Atchison Phoenix has got himself another great one. He's done a lot to me. Coming in, has been taking his team as what was once looked at as like one of the laughing stocks of 4A. And now turning them into competitors on what has been almost a year in and a year out basis over the past few years.
Yeah, he's done a great job with the program.
And that bench is starting to empty for Tonganoxie. Byrne and Doe, as well as Albert, will check in. They'll join Schmidt and Carlton as the 5 out for Tonganoxie. Jeter Purdy's going to exit the game. I have a good hunch he's going to be the leading scorer tonight for both teams. He will exit with 24 total points. He came pretty close to that double rebound mark as well, almost a double-double. Very well could have. Again, like I said, I had him down at 7 on the night, but I'm not the official stat keeper or scorekeeper. Gator Albert going to let it fly straight away. 3 in and out. Carlton fighting for the loose rebound. Cannot come up with it. Here come the Phoenix back the other way with it. Up ahead and good. It will fall. Byrne for 3. Just a little short rebound by Schmidt underneath off the glass and count it.
Match is good by Schmidt.
A chance to try to end this contest on a high note for him. At Lisbon, the leading scorer for Tonganoxie tonight with 12 points. He went on a big run there. It's kind of an offensive shootout between him and Trey Carter of Atchison. We were winding down in the final couple of moments in the second quarter. Catch and shoot 3 near corner, no good, and a rebound by Doe. Byrne on the drive, out to Schmidt. Looking for his 4th 3 of the night, can't get it there though. Another 3 near corner. That one, nothing but net. A technical foul is going to be called. Get that technical foul on Josiah Thompson. He knocked down the 3-point attempt and held up 3 fingers to the back of the Chieftain defender. Which I don't know, at this point in the contest, do you just kind of let it go? It wasn't like it was directly right in his face. Or
Well, I applaud the referee because you got to let that young man know that's not going to be tolerated.
No matter what the situation is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, his job is to call the game no matter what the score is.
Byrne, another great drive, and another. Just to cap it off at the line as we're now under a minute remaining in this game. Good job by Jason Byrne. His first 3 points of the game come via, they had one at the free throw line. Another three-pointer on the way, won't fall. Albert fight for the rebound with Yogi Purdy. And Laurel Al beat Chieftain basketball. They're going to make one more good run at the basket here, I imagine, and that's going to conclude things in this game. Byrne lets it fly from three, won't fall. Hernandez with the rebound underneath. They get it up. Atchison still has their eyes on scoring, as that one will fall for Cale Williams, and that will do it. Atchison 78, Tonganoxie 33. Without a doubt, the Chieftains running into a buzzsaw tonight. And Coach Jones taking the extra time, talking in the ear of Trey Carter, now stopping, giving Jeter Purdy some extra love. And I'll say, if you're a fan of the Atchison Phoenix, this basketball team is going to be one hell of a team to follow and watch along for.
No question.
For the remainder of this season. They are just as athletic and as talented of a team at 4A that I can remember seeing, and they are going to be a threat to make a run deep into the postseason without a doubt. So they could be having their eyes on the potential 1 seed in 4A. They start the season perfect 2-0. The Chieftains fall to 0-2. They're going to be back in action coming up this Friday on the road again. They'll have another tough test in front of them at Wamego with a date with the Red Raiders. We will be there. We will bring you coverage of that doubleheader here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, as pregame will start right around 5:45, 5:50. Tip-off of the girls' game will start at 6 o'clock, and the boys will follow shortly after that around, they always say 7:30. I always feel like 7:45, 8 o'clock is always the most appropriate thing to say. So just like tonight, everybody playing on that, and that is when we are going to see everybody next. As far as tonight, leading scorer for the leading scorer total was Jeter Purdy with 24. For the Chieftains, it was Owen Schmidt finishing with 15 points. He kind of was really the big offensive firepower for him, especially in that second quarter. Like I was talking about him and Jaden Carter. It was just like they were trading off threes, and it was an absolutely crazy run. Owen Schmidt has shown his abilities, though, and his sharpshooting abilities from three-point range within the first 2 games, and he had a pair of threes back-to-back this past Friday at Lewisburg. He had 3 more threes to add on tonight here against Atchison. Now the rest of this offense is just going to need to get up and going. The big challenge for Coach Jones and this team moving forward through the season, though, is that what are they going to do about the lack of size down low and the block? Because when you have somebody like a Jeter Purdy on the other team, they're going to attack it early and often, and it's just going to be really, really hard for them to try to counteract that as we move forward into this season.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, you can't coach size if you don't have it. So, unfortunately, that's what the Chieftains are faced with right now. Merrick Davenport, I hope he has a great baseball season, and we'll be there to call it for him.
Yep, we will be there.
Boy, he's sorely missed on this basketball team.
Yep, without a doubt.
The size is.
Yep, they're in need of some size, no doubt. They have some shooters on their team, but it's a big killer down low, and you got to collapse the defense, and then you leave the chance of, if you got a team that's like Atchison who has like a Trey Carter, or if you want to put 3 on Jeter Purdy, all right, you're going to leave Trey Carter open. He's going to make you pay for it. Had 5 total threes tonight with Trey Carter.
Yeah.
And it's just.
Well, and that's when, Tongi was in that that zone defense, and they were collapsing when it went inside to Purdy, and then he just kicked it out to the shooters. And no hope for the Chieftains when that happens.
5 of the 8 total threes for Atchison coming via Trey Carter. He dazzled on the football field, and he dazzled on the court here as well. Just a tremendous athlete, as are the rest of that Atchison Phoenix squad. We wish them the best of the luck. Hope everybody stays healthy, and hopefully we can see them make a deep run into the postseason. They're going to be a fun team to watch, hopefully come in Salina in March. That's going to do it for our coverage here tonight. We officially kick off the winter sports season here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. We'll be back this Friday on the road at Wamego. And then just another quick shout out here to Mary Welsh. She's here coming in at the top of your screen. Again, she is retiring here very, very soon. She's coming in on her last days here at Tonganoxie High School. One of the greatest people to ever step foot inside the Tonganoxie community, and one of the greatest administrators here at Tonganoxie High School. She has been a major influence on countless students and countless people that she has come across in her lifetime. We tip the cap to her. We hope she has a happy retirement. Hopefully we still see her around at some of these games too, I imagine.
I'm sure we will.
I'm sure we will too. So that's going to do it for tonight. Alongside Dennis Drennan, I'm Dylan Funk signing off. We will see you this Friday on the road at Wamego as the Chieftains take on the Red Raiders.